Hello everyone, welcome back to See the Skylines, Khahid, episode 5. Let's get right into it. Now, as you may have seen, episode 5 is all about the mall again. This is the second part of the mall project that I already talked about, its future and everything, its fate in, in general, but, you guys already know that I'm gonna convert this to a cultural center, and I'm not really feeling the way that it looks as a mall. But, we'll get to that stuff in the future. But for now, uh, let's just talk a bit about, well, yeah, pretty much we have a lot of things to talk about in this episode. It's a much longer one. You guys are gonna enjoy some, relaxing time lapse building and everything. I'm also a little bit sick, but it's, you don't have to worry about this. I don't either, so the point is I'm fine, okay? But anyway, right now I'm just filling this little corner over here, and now moving onto the to the mall. I'm covering some empty spaces of some underground spaces. I don't really want anything to be poking up. Little bits of detail here and there, as well as some other, stuff that you're gonna see later on in the episode. But anyway, we already talked about, what we're gonna do with the mall. We're gonna make a much larger one, like right next to the equivalent area of the Burj Khalifa, and the Dubai Fountain. And speaking of fountains, there we go. Right now you can see me placing down some brick walls using the prop line tool, which is an insane mod that I love. But anyway, why am I using this and not a network or, something else, or like a network wall? Pretty much what happened here is simple. I wanted to avoid having to fix every single decal that I'm placing on top of the wall to, tweak it, using trial and error to avoid making it being seen on the sides of the wall. So I just used props where decals are not going to be able to be shown, and voila, that's it. We just place our decals and then our decals for the bottom of the pool, and that's it, pretty much. That's a pretty nice technique that I found out a few months ago, and I finally got the chance to use it here. And I'm using it as well in the sixth episode, where we're gonna build a really nice looking resort with a small mini mall in it. It looks really nice. It's a first for me. I've never done something to this scale, but you're gonna find out in the sixth episode. But considering that I'm going to be joining the army in a week, or in a few days. Regarding when you're watching this, but let's just say that episode 6 is probably gonna have to wait a little while, until I get the green light to come back home for a few days for Christmas. I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to, get some time off. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, like straight out of the straight away, let's just say. The episodes are gonna be much more scarce. They're not gonna be 4 episodes a month, 1 episode per week, which is the pattern that I followed throughout the whole, the entirety of October, which is my birthday month, by the way. Yeah, my birthday was like 2 weeks ago, and I turned 19. For those of you interested, probably no one, but anyway, right now I'm using this little technique that I'm just filling the pool with lights, and after that we can see the Science and Technology Museum that I actually found out in the workshop. I just saw the this asset. It's a train station. It's not a museum or of some sort or anything. It's a nice, regular train station with like an underpass door right to the side of it. You could barely see it for for a few frames. But I really liked the way it looked, the its appearance. It's really futuristic, and I'm like, why not? Let's just convert it to a PO and then take the rails away, and then you know just put it inside our project and add it to our project, and it just looks really nice. It fits the whole like futuristic setting of this build. Cause all right, let's face it. This whole like side, this whole place in Al Khahid, it looks really futuristic. I really like it. And right now, going away from the museum, and we're gonna see the let's just say we're gonna see the roof garden. That's the way I want to call it, but it's a roof garden, isn't it? It's a roof park or whatever. Um, but anyway, this asset that you're seeing me plopping down, this little bush or garden, garden prop. It's actually a tree. It's not a prop, but it looks insane. It has like the perfect color for what I'm trying to go for, and it helps a lot. So I just used it. I probably have like 5,000 of these currently in Al Khahid. And yeah, the prop limit is gonna explode. I'm actually looking for ways to increase the prop limit within the game. There probably are mods for that, but I don't want to push it. I don't want to have to learn new things just to increase the prop limit. So we're gonna go a little easy on that. All right, now we're gonna build the highway that's gonna go right next to it, which is, by the way, the highway that's gonna connect the Al Khahid Mall, the real one now, not this one, with the city. Now we're gonna make this little exit ramp that's gonna connect the highway to the cultural center, like from the outside, going to the underground parking garage, and then we're gonna connect this little boulevard to the same road, and it's gonna divert the traffic onto the on-ground parking, and then they can, of course, go underground, because the normal parking, the ground level parking, has like a little ramp, a little tunnel that goes underground for the parking area. But anyway, yeah, I struggled a lot with this connection over here, but eventually, in the end, you're gonna see me placing down some, making some workarounds to make this work. Alright, that's the other road. That's the exit. That's only an exit. That's connecting the the cultural center with the other direction of the highway. And as you can see, I'm connecting it underground. Something else I wanted to mention is that there's no like underground parking garage. Everything that's happening underground is pretty much roads connecting to each other and diverting traffic from one side of the road to from one side of the mall to the other. And there's no way for me to make like a parking garage when it's underground. Nobody's gonna be able to see it, so I don't really see the purpose in that. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if you guys want to see something like this, but I really doubt that you guys are gonna want it as well. Lucky for me. But anyway, now I'm adding these buildings over here, these office buildings. Actually, write down in the comments, guys, what you want me to make this, except to make what purpose these buildings are gonna have, because I really don't know. They could be some company headquarters, or just central offices for to run this place. But anyway, I really don't know. I'm not really proficient with office buildings. I just know that they look good, and They're always easy on the eye when you're trying to build like a futuristic part of a city. But yeah, that's all about it. Now we're gonna connect this boulevard over here with the ground parking. But before we do that, actually, you're gonna see some really nice intersections that I made using using the intersection marking tool and some decal props using procedural objects to lower them down and actually not overlap to the sidewalk. There we go. Now we're making the a really nice exit ramp that connects the road with the ground level parking, and subsequently the low level parking. Whatever, you guys are gonna get the gist of it. But that's pretty much it. There's nothing else I want to talk about. I think we've got everything covered, and we're actually at the at the 11-minute mark. We made it halfway through the video. That means you're gonna have like the other half without me, just talking over the music and just annoy you guys for like 12, 13 minutes straight. Anyway, so this is the probably the last episode for a long time. Sorry about that, guys, but it has to happen. I was really having fun with this series. It came out really well. It's really fun making these videos, editing, recording new stuff, building and trying new techniques for the builds and everything. But for now, it has to stop temporarily, and I'll be back soon enough. You guys are gonna get much more of Khahid, I promise that. But for now, I'll say goodbye, and wish you all the best. I'll do my best to come back to the series as soon as possible. Thanks very much for watching and believing in this series so far, because I've seen lots of love for it. We reached 270 subscribers. That's insane. I never expected to, that this series was gonna get so much attention. But thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see you in the next one, probably when it drops, when it releases. Thanks for watching, and I wish you all the best.